Welcome to the 50th episode of ARK Survival Evolved Base Tours. ARK has got some fantastic locations and some fantastic ways to build your bases. Undeniably, we have had absolutely the best quality content coming for years now, from people like Frisonis, one of the originators of building ARK tutorials, giving really good detailed builds, showing people things that they didn't know was possible, to my good friend Jane, back in the day, one of the originators on Xbox, showing you how to do house tutorials. There's been so many good builders in ARK Survival Evolved. From GG Fizz and his no mod building methods, one again the originator's been building for so long and defined what building actually is in ARK Survival Evolved. To people like UTC who actually changed what build videos could be and really gave more of a presentation feel to it, showing you not just a tutorial but a really smart, really good way of looking at that build and experiencing that build. And again to people like Aaron Longstaff with his detailed slick tutorials showing you how to do these build projects, these big massive fantastic builds on console. I love PC. PC's always going to be better looking in terms of the graphics and everything else you can do with builds, but the creativity that comes from doing this on consoles with the limitations that they have just astounds me. There are a lot more I could show and I'd love to show them all, but I want to focus on what you guys do. I started off my world tours over a year ago. The first one was with Missy, my long-time collaborator and good friend, on her actual first ever Skyrider city. It's evolved, it's developed into version 22, which you can see right now. You can go and see all of these tours in more detail in the playlist. But I have met some fantastic builders. Builders on PlayStation, builders on Xbox, but Missy is certainly one of my favourite. We have got award-winning creations. This by Lee the G won the Community Crunch and I was a part of it. I managed to do a tour of it and hopefully we was thinking about ideas and stuff and they just went mad with the lighting and it just brought this creation to life, and it did win the Community Crunch for that month, or that week sorry, because of how original it was, and I think it was one of the first Xbox creations to actually win the Community Crunch challenge. So that was really good to see that Xbox could hold its own against the PC mods and all the extra features through the system running better on PC. Not to mention CrazyManAnning, a fantastic builder. One of his earlier builds, he's certainly done better than this, but I like the idea, the scope, the size of it. It was just a bit crazy, particularly as he just jumped on and hadn't been on ARK for ages. And that's what I love about ARK. You can come back to it and you can take a break from it and you can come back with lots of ideas. Lots of these guys are taking inspirations as well sometimes, and that's okay. Inspiration's really important. This from Queen Goddess as well, just a lovely little stadium. You know, it can be anything in builds. When I do tours with you, I'm not looking just for a base or a house. I'm looking for something unique, something different, something that you guys can show me truly what there is you can build, which is just different, which is really special. It doesn't have to be a base, it can be something really cool. Not to forgetting official servers. I have done official server tours as well. Even more props to these guys. The grind, no admin, absolutely amazing what you can do if you put your mind to it, including old school DJ there and Runs with Pencil's chessboard. Absolutely mind-boggling how much resources and time it takes to gather this stuff to make these builds. So I really appreciate people that do it on official servers. But there's always room for a little bit of fun, including things like these, even more arenas, and this one particularly from Nick. I love this one, Halo inspired actual build. So much talent. I've done this over 50 times, gone around either a server, gone around your personal worlds, you've built stuff on my worlds. So go and check the playlist out and go and check out all the fantastic builds. And we finish off with a couple now, special ones. Melman's Tree Redwood build, absolutely the most popular video I've got in the playlist. 20,000 views from one of your creations. And of course, not forgetting the actual dinosaurs. It's the name of the game, how you incorporate them builds so that they include dinosaurs. Sometimes that can be some of the best tours, the best builds I've seen as well, including Virgil Blaze's Jurassic Ark. Absolutely amazing. It pushed the limits of his Xbox. We literally could not do the world tour as good as we wanted because of the frame rate, because he just absolutely crammed so many buildings pieces into his actual park. But it was fantastic build nevertheless. So all these guys do creative builds, all these guys put work in. What can I do? How am I going to show you my skills? This is how I show you my skills. Finding that perfect location is probably one of the most crucial things in getting your build right. Finding somewhere that's safe, secure, that's got some beautiful vistas, really cool scenery going on behind it. That's what you're really looking for in a build project. A good location to start with. I think I found the perfect one. You can see in this cave, it's dark, it's dank, it's got everything I need to keep safe and secure. I've even got natural lighting. What I'm going to be going for today is showing you something really special, really something creative that I don't think I've ever done before. I've got my thatch pieces. Now, people talk about thatch being the lesser building piece, but for me, thatch is one of the most crucial ones. I still don't believe these reports that wood and stone and metal are more stronger than thatch. I think thatch holds itself up very well against some of these more contemporary pieces. And what you really like to see is a nice cave, a nice building structure, ready to go, experience and enjoy the scenery all around you. So let me take you step by step how we do this. We've laid our foundation piece out, now it's time for the walls. And I was really deciding where to place it first, on the left or on the right. I went for the left and then I slowly built around, just encompassing my foundation piece, really making sure I've got a secure, nice house. And you can see it's already coming together, it's so quick doing this. You know, some people might take more time, but I just really like the idea of something really special, really quick. And Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, I've got a doorway, I've got a roof. Now most people would put the roof over the top. I like it being a bit different. That little bit creativity spark, having something that really just makes the build unique. And I think having the ceiling piece on the corner there also helps out as well, getting more natural light into the build. And that's what I like to see. We are going to have a door on this one. I debated long and hard about having a door. Did we really need one? Is it really going to add to the aesthetic on this build? And I decided, yeah, it was the perfect one for this build. So there you go. That is one of my first buildings. I'm going to show you many more in this video. It's probably, I think, one of the better locations, and I love the placement that I've put it, blocking off the entrance and exit way so it's harder to get out and in. That is one of the key features of this build. And you've got so much to go and explore. You can look around, there's so much to do. So let's go and take a look what else is in this beautiful cave. We've got some creatures, some actual wildlife. Take a look at these. What? Oh, okay. No, it's fine. They're just friendly. I'm sure they're just doing this to warn me. Okay, well, we're back. Maybe the cave had some negatives, so I've decided to come here instead. You know, I've always liked the snow, and I've liked the water, the ocean, and I think there's got good possibilities here. And I've never been a big fan of hot weather, so I thought we would do it here. And I really wanted a unique feature with this build. I felt like we could have something quite cool. We could have an indoor swimming pool. So I just decided to go mad with the thatch walls again. I know I probably overused thatch, but thatch is such a beautiful looking piece. And with the roof this time, I went a bit more traditional. I went with the whole roof over. I just thought for the indoor pool, you wanted to keep it nice and secure, and I didn't bother with a door because, you know, when you've got your indoor pool, you want to just be able to swim out into the ocean. I thought that was such a great feature, something quite unique, something different. Again, I hadn't really seen. It was a bit chilly, it was a little bit cold. The wildlife was there as well, it was quite pretty. You go and look at the fishies, you know, it just has everything. This location, this style build that I'm doing, a bit of exercise trying to get into the actual, you know, the swimming pool. It took a while, but we got there eventually, and there you go. I'm just chilling out in my indoor swimming pool. Absolutely amazing. I don't know why more people don't build in the snow biome. You know, who needs armour really? As long as you're just eating lots of foods, you'll be okay. You don't need any of them complicated recipes, just a few berries, and yeah, just go for a lovely swim. You know, it's such a chilling environment to be in. It just really cools you down, makes you feel like, you know, you've got no hottiness or sweatiness. And I really just like the cold, the water, and the lovely sharks as well. I'm sure they're going to be friendly. I just really like the weather. I really love it. I think it's going to be the one for me. I'm going to stay here for a very, very long. Okay, so we've got a bit of a more of a different location now. You've got the swamps, lovely, you know, friendly creatures lying around all you, as long as you can. Okay, you can't go wrong with a river. You know, finding a good location on a river. You know, there's lots of wildlife around, which is really good to see as well. I did decide it wasn't for me though, and I thought, you know what, I found it. I found the perfect build location for what's truly going to be the best build you've ever seen in your life. I borrowed an RG, didn't force tame it all. We flew up to the summit of one of the most wondrous locations you're going to find on ARK, on the island. Truly, truly a magical spectacle, filled with some of the most beautiful vistas. Absolutely 100% safe place to build as well. No creatures, no wildlife. Even though they was a bit over friendly on the river, it did get a little bit hairy at some point. So this is going to be one of the best places you're going to find in ARK Survival Evolved. So come with me on the final stage of my showcase of my building skills that hopefully match up to all the great builders I've shown you from YouTube and the great World Tour builders that I have been lucky enough to get tips and get these building, lessons learned from, basically. Without the people on YouTube, without the World Tour, the subscribers that I've seen, I don't think my building skills would be as on point as they are. So I've really gone for it. I love this classic feel. Building imitations though can still sometimes be a bit of a drag, so I just went with what the nature, the environment allowed me to. You can see I've got 2 half walls. It is pretty hot. You probably don't need all that protection. I really don't particularly like the hotty, sweaty weather. I do like the cold, but you can cook things really easily here. You just got to put your dodo in the lava for 2 seconds and it's fine. You got to be a little bit careful. So I decided to build a second story. I thought we're going to go crazy. We're going to make it more of a modern feel with the second story on this one. And again, I wanted it open still, and we will find a way to get up there eventually. Maybe we can go and look for a tree that's got, some wood, and we'll build a ladder or something like that. But yeah, you can see I'm really happy with how this turned out. Really happy. It's probably one of my better builds for sure. So there you go. It just remains for me to say goodbye with my little trusty RG. I've shown you some of the best ways. Oh no, what are you doing? Come back, RG. No, RG. No, you can't be a phoenix. No, you're not a phoenix, boy. No, you can't get in the flame. You're gonna dive. No. Oh. RG, help me! No! Oh no! I hate building. I hate it. I bloody hate it.